Yes, we have finally got the truth about Shen Wulong revealed that explains everything that we've been theorizing for over a year now, alongside the two goals of the connector, which fully explain the purpose of Garuki and Oma in the story. Our goat Yamashita was able to get all the answers, so shout out to that mad lad. And speaking about mad lads, shout out to these guys, the members, which you can also become and get access to various content, such as these ones here, alongside various other benefits. Alright, so Shen Wulong's first goal is he wants to have a fight, a life or death fight against an equal, something he's never had before obviously, and when questioned about who could possibly rival him, he said this: "I can think of one, but it's someone I can't fight as things stand now." Which leads into the chapter we got today. Yamashita was able to use this line to uncover the truth or question Wulong about the truth, which he just outright confirms. He says, "Mr. Wulong, is there or is there not someone else inside you?" And then we have the black speech bubbles that I'll get into soon. "You're absolutely right, there's someone else inside me," which has brought forward the theory that there's two personalities within Shen Wulong, one that's more so evil and one that's more so chill, pure-hearted, which is highlighted by the switch between regular speech bubbles and the darker ones. For example, if you go back to various moments we've seen from Shen Wulong, when he's more serious, pissed, enraged, or has killer intent, he normally has these black speech bubbles, meaning the other personality is in control at that point. That's not confirmed or anything, but that's what it seems like, with this also explaining his pupils that we've seen since his original introduction, an aspect of Shen Wulong's design that isn't 100% just him being known as the connector. It has a purpose, the two people with inside him. But this begs the question, what his second goal is, naturally connecting to Oma and Garuki. Yamashita reveals in this chapter that the DNA between Oma and Ruki wasn't exactly like 100% the same, they had different DNA. The first time we've kind of been told this, as every other time previously, we were told they had the same DNA, that's why they're exact clones. However, it's claimed here by Yamashita, they had different DNA, but they're close enough to really be considered clones of one another, which is of course very interesting, new information. Whether this was a translation error or some other issue with the writing of the story, that has been, I guess, cleared up more so. With Wulong revealing why he needs these two. The reason he needs two clones, the reason their DNA didn't match, it's all connected. We want to be two again, meaning one side of Shen wants to be, I guess, reincarnated into Oma and the other side into Ruki, which does bring up various questions while also explaining a lot of stuff. The first thing is the previous claim by Shen that Oma isn't him, which led into Garuki saying there's two of you, which pretty much is fully revealed here. Which to me, when trying to explain all this in context now, means that the personality which was active at the time when he said that is the one that wants to be inside Ruki's body, the more so evil one or murderous one you could say, while the chill one that enjoys training other people wants to be inside Oma. But this also brings up another thing that I guess adds more layers. The goal of Luhan is claimed by Luhan himself that he's a clone of Shen Wulong. We have Shen himself saying he's pretty much the most dangerous person around, the person closest to him. Is perhaps Luhan the evil version of Shen passed down, but without all of that power perhaps? That's an aspect that just adds more layers and more confusion to all of this. If the two sides of current Wulong want Oma and Ruki so they can end up battling one another and get the match of equals, why are they allowing Luhan to be alive and potentially be a danger to them? So more questions that we still need to be answered and fully explained, but this does clear up a lot of stuff moving forward. Additionally, in regards to the match that's coming up between Shen Wulong and a member of the Kengan Association, we get that talked about at the start of this chapter. Yamashita is asking for more times, most likely for Oma, who's currently training with Kuroki, who is most likely the person who's going to be fighting Shen Wulong in the up and coming match. So that is still being set up in the background. The next key event that's upcoming while all the Kengan Association train, while Shen Wulong just casually reveals everything. Which, speaking about his reveal, he claims that this is the second person he's told it to, which means the first person is most definitely Yan in my opinion, as we've kind of been hinted at in every other time stuff like this has been touched upon. Apart from all that, we have more information about the Gar style Nico style. The Long Clan martial arts that Gar Mukaku inherited was used by him to create the Gar style with some unnamed schools, probably multiple, and then those were used to create the Nico style with the help of Kuroki's master. All that was fully cleared up, and then currently the Nico style has gone down two paths. 4's Nico style, Oma's master, and 6's Nico style, the Tiger Nico, which brings more evidence towards my theory I've touched upon in previous videos, that currently in the story, only Tokita Oma knows Demon's Bane, the ultimate technique of 4's Nico style, while on the other hand 6's Nico style doesn't have access to how to use the Demon's Bane. He never learnt it. This is because Oma's master created the Demon's Bane with the other surviving Nico at some point after the original events in the forest we saw. We've got multiple hints about this, with 4 also claiming that his friend died in the creation of this technique, which is most likely the other Nico. So that's just my theory that I guess got more evidence with the reveal of this. It is cool seeing Garuki now master the Long Clan secret techniques, which naturally result in him getting stronger and stronger, and with them also coming easy to him due to their connection to the Gar style. So that's all cool, and I wonder if Koga is actually learning them as well. That could be pretty interesting moving forward. Something about this chapter also highlights the absolute power of the fifth eye in the Kengan verse. A key aspect that allowed Yamashita to unsolve this mystery was of course his fist eye, something that Koga also wields and will be greatly important in the future of the story. The last thing to consider with everything that was revealed in this chapter is the previous claim that Shen isn't in an insane rush to complete this whole process, which may mean one side of him is more so wanting this to occur than the other. Perhaps the dark side, which is most likely more power hungry and wanting to fight, connecting to everything that was revealed in his lore and what was shown in chapter 0 of Kengan Omega. So keep that in mind. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Shout out to these mad lads. Join the Discord if you want to talk more about Kengan. We've been talking about it in it for years. Free to join. Well, that's it guys. Peace.